said, let's rock. So rock it.
Boys and girls.
Rock the goddamn thing, Chris. Rock it.
Rock the Casbah?
Yeah, just send it.
It's way before he was even born. He doesn't even know what that is.
No, he doesn't. The one behind the camera doesn't know.
Yeah. So, welcome to another episode. Another episode of Chess Rig Reviews.
This could be the first one. I don't remember what order this is. Hey, so welcome back to the Chess Rigs or welcome to the series. I don't know.
The first one, right? This is from, well, before actually we jump into this, sorry, my bad. We are a real estate company. We have branches, where are we currently? In the mountainous region of where?
It's a like, where are we right now? Utah.
Located.
Yeah, we are in Utah,
Utah.
currently. In case you were like, did they shoot down in Miami? No, we're not in Miami.
I thought the
right
Rockies would be more rocky than this.
Yeah,
That's on Denver's full of shit.
Huh. Expected the Rocky Mountains to be a little rockier than this.
That John Denver's full of shit, man.
Good job. If you
man.
wouldn't have got that, I would have been super mad.
Oh man, such a good one.
This is more hilly, not rocky. But.
Yeah, but yeah, we're pretty much just expanding
Nationwide.
all over, and Texas and Michigan lately, and Colorado, and Oregon, wherever. So pretty much, hey, a lot of LE clients, shooters, hunters, like cool outdoorsmen, shit like that. But if it's a Tinder hookup or whatever, don't really matter. Don't really matter, right?
Anyone.
Anyone. It's fair game. It's fair game. It's on the table. We'll do it. So just send us a message, 1911syndicate.com. You can check all that shit out, and we'll fucking rock and roll.
Yeah.
Fucking rock and roll, man.
Next little thing we got to bring up too, otherwise I'm going to forget it. We do have a Patreon. Just started it. 3 subscriptions. First one's $3.80, $3.80. Second one is $5.56, $5.56. Top tier, we're talking the tier 1 Delta Farce Gravy Meal Team 6 would be $7.62. So, as he said, don't get a cup of coffee for the month from Starbucks, and you can subscribe for a month for our content. So,
Yeah.
we'll also take more. You want to send us a 20, 100, 200, whatever you want to do.
Fair game. Bitcoin. Don't care.
Fair game. We do have some cool, interesting stuff coming up there, some interviews and some exclusive behind-the-scenes content. So check it out, guys. And all you guys that do subscribe to Patreon, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. And we got to give a couple shout-outs. We've got a couple guys like, Austin, you know who you are. Thanks for the support. Marvin, thanks for the support. And this, thanks for the support. What is this, you ask? See this patch here? Could you guess the company? No, you can't.
No.
Because this is a relatively, I'd say new, up-and-coming company called Tracer Tactical out of California. Former infantry Marine. He does some other stuff now and needs kind of some, from what I've gathered, low-profile, kind of slick kit stuff. And he has a couple really cool products, but this is his chest rig. I was turned on to him because someone in the shop that I work at, that I help out at, was in and was like, hey, watch your guys' content. What do you guys got coming up? I'm like, oh, we got some chest rigs coming up. And I'm struggling to find the big boys, right? The Spirituses and the Pharaohses.
Yeah, that's the problem, is availability.
Availability, right? So he was like, I got a company for you. Throws me this guy's info. This is Tracer Tactical, like I said. So, a couple things about this. Ultra modular. It might be the most modular one thus far.
We'll see. It's a bold claim.
And I'll show you why.
It's a bold move,
Couple
Cotton.
reasons. But also, this was made and shipped within 4 days. Okay, where Spiritus has been out of stock for 4 months.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on the product.
No.
It's almost congratulations for being so
Correct.
popular you can't find your shit,
Correct.
But it's like we're dealing in an era of the gun world and hell, world / in general, where it's like there's a degree to which you go, hey, I want that thing. It's like, yeah, well, you can't get that thing. So it's like, we did the same thing with the Sling series, where it was like, hey, look, here's some different options, but here's some options that you can actually get that are also good, and it's like, that really matters right now.
Yeah, because especially, if people with the end of the world coming up here in a bit, if you want some kit for the end of the world, well, what if the world ends in a month and your Spiritus order is 6 months away?
It's a bummer.
It's going to end and you're not going to be ready.
Yep.
So, whereas Tracer, not only is stuff in stock or he builds it right then, ships it to you, very quick turnaround time, he has some of the coolest patterns I've ever seen. Now, we did multicam arid because I'm down in Arizona, works out for me. But he's got this pattern on there called Copperhead.
It's cool.
Oh, You guys are gonna see it in the future, but holy shit, it's one of the coolest camo patterns I've ever seen.
Really neat.
Yeah.
For an arid environment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So back to this, sorry, but anyways, Tracer Tactical. So he makes chest rigs, extra nylon gear for adding onto your current nylon gear. He makes NATO watch straps that you can hide like handcuff keys in, some other cool
I'm
stuff.
about it because that's a common, you know, sometimes it happens.
Dude, sometimes you need a handcuff key, right? Now, my claim to why this is ultra modular. So it looks just like a normal chest rig, right? But if we notice, I've never seen a chest rig with this little strap here, right?
True, yeah.
This is called a flank strap. Do you know what a flank strap is?
You flank the shit with it.
But what is it specifically used for in what sport?
I would.
It's so you wrap a flank strap around a bull's nuts if you want to ride it, it makes them jump.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's called a flank strap.
Because on this channel, that would seem like something we would make up that would seem appropriate, but that's actually real.
Yeah, it's called a flank strap. That's what cowboys hold when they're riding bulls. It's wrapped around the bull's nuts, and that's what makes them jump.
That doesn't sound. I don't
Flank
want to do that at all.
Now, why would you name a piece of kit a flank strap, right? It's like, man, you're grabbing nuts, or what are we doing here?
Yeah, nut
No.
grabbers.
No, that's not it. The flank strap, again, why this is so modular. Let me tear this little panel off. You know, it's hard when we don't got a
He's gonna struggle. He's gonna struggle.
Oh, it's gonna be Struggle City here. Chris, he's gonna insert a montage of like
You want me to hold
stupid
that?
music. Can you? You too busy? So flank strap connects here to the back, wraps all the way around the front. What that allows you to do on this side, this whole flank strap comes off, and I threaded a mag pouch in with Velcro on it. So depending on how I position it, it can be Velcroed on more or use the flank strap.
Okay. Okay.
The flank strap has slots right here that are elastic that allow for what? A tourniquet, or you just put that in the hole. Just put it right there, right through that hole.
Don't you ever
Put it in that hole.
Don't look at me in the face and say that.
I'm gonna lick my lips when I
It's
say
tight.
that.
It's tight.
It's a tight hole.
Come on.
All right,
hold it
anyways.
down. It'll
work.
go.
I promise.
We don't have anything to leverage. We got, you know, we're in the wilderness.
Wilderness.
Kids.
And then I threw just a little folding knife here. But what I would probably throw on there after this is like a fixed blade or a Twinkie or something like that.
Yep. Word.
So that's one reason why this is ultra modular. Let's keep it going. So
I like the flank strap. I like the flank strap.
Now, the reason why he did that is this is strictly just set up right now for rifle stuff.
Okay.
And one pistol mag, okay? But the way that he sets this up is this flank strap, you can loosen as much as you want to or as much as you need to. And I could throw another 3 mags in front, inside the pouch, right?
Oh.
And then take the flank strap and tighten it all down.
Okay.
So it adds double retention. You get not only the Velcro inside the rig, but the flank strap would then pancake it.
So you're saying within this pouch, this big pouch where the mags currently are, there's enough expansion there you could put one more triple insert in?
Correct.
Damn.
Which is cool, because if you look like,
I wonder if you could put or like 4 pistol mag insert in there. You know, where you could run like 3 ARs and then like a row of 4 Glock mags or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was
That'd be
the whole. So the phone call I had with him, he kind of went over that, and he's like, because this allows you to do double AR mags, and he said, depending on how you want to configure it, you could stack up to 9 mags. So 3 rifle inserts, 3 deep, 9 AR mags, which is cool.
It's a lot of shit.
A lot of shit in a relatively small package. But you know, this one, like I said, is just set up for rifle stuff right now. But all this Velcro's open. He has 2 main compartments, which most chest rig nowadays are doing 2 compartments, right? You have a big pouch here, and then a smaller pouch for adding stuff on, okay? So let's tear this guy off. It's gonna take me a minute here. Chris will dub over some music or something.
Let's put on some elevator music right here. Elevator music's going.
So, whole thing comes off like that. Hold that for me. Appreciate you.
No, you don't.
So, check this out. So you could get a whole other pouch like this, slap it on there, slap this pouch on there, and then flank strap it. Or, this will expand enough, because if you turn that for the camera for me, see how we have some Velcro? Look at this. Look at that. We can expand this a little bit more, drop this flap down, and put a dangler there. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's thought about some really, really cool, interesting stuff. All that would just on Velcro. So then this black flap would fold down. And I could throw a dangler on there. I could wrap that around the bottom to kind of cinch it a little bit more and create some more tension.
This is incredible. You know, you could interpret this as some sort of insult. It's not. This is incredibly simple.
Yeah.
Like in terms of the actual, like, if you looked at what is going on here,
It's very simple.
it's very simple.
And well thought out, but it also makes it super easy because you know when you're putting in like an insert like this into another rig, sometimes it gets folded up and it's not just right, and you're like, you know what, I can't get it fucking perfect, so forget it. Where this, you open it up, you can lay the Velcro perfectly in there and cinch it all down.
Interesting.
Now, cool thing that he also showed me with this rig, with this big pouch, he threw a couple goodies in here.
I thought he had hand sanitizer wipes. I thought that's what that was.
Just a big pouch. There was some packages in there. Velcro on the inside of the big pouch too. He's got 2 kind of rows of it, so you can attach various different sizes. And then again, depending on how many inserts you have in here, it's all Velcro together, plus the flank strap would cinch it all down.
Yep.
I think it's super cool and a really, really cool way to run this rig.
It's well thought through.
Well thought through. He does have grommets on
Yeah.
this and that insert. So again, for paracord, attaching a knife, whatever you want. Now these, what are these? Yes, they're not hand wipes, Jake. They're not. He has sewn in here, for guys that actually do cool shit, they have these little chem lights that are in like IR. So under nods, what they'll do is, if they're clearing a house, if they clear a room, there's no bad guys in there, they'll snap off a little chem light and drop it, so the other guys know that are clearing behind them, hey, this room's been cleared.
Yeah. Don't quote us on all the exact version of how all that goes, but yes, we're definitely tracking in the right direction on that.
So he included a couple little chem lights, and he sews in here a little chem light pouch.
That's cool.
Is that
I like
not fucking cool?
And it's adorable. How tiny and like
Tiny.
I mean, that's fucking adorable.
Which, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna crack one of these.
Just do it. Look at that adorable little chem light. Oh my god.
Cracked it. It's like a little pill, you know? And then that little guy.
It'd be a
just
big pill, but yeah.
Right there.
I'm gonna put those on something just because
Because it looks cool.
it looks awesome.
And dudes in the internet are gonna be like, you don't need that. You're not a cop. And I'm gonna be like, I don't, but I got it.
Yeah, but like if I'm showing a house to someone and like we already walked in the master bedroom, I'd drop a chem light in there and be like, we already hit the master. We don't need to go back.
See, and that's why we're a gun-related real estate company.
we
That
think of this
just
shit.
makes sense.
Bring little chem lights.
But that's cute, you know? Pop it off, toss it, good to go.
Ah.
He also so this can either be an H or an X harness.
Yeah.
A lot of systems do this. You just run it through the back, right? You cross over your shoulder straps.
Were you running it? I was in the
X.
car staying warm when you guys were shooting.
Yeah, it was
You ran
awesome.
it
I
as
was
an
freezing my
X?
fucking ass off.
Ran it as an X?
I ran it as an X.
I had the seat heaters on.
How's that?
Nice.
The buns, keep the buns warm.
Kept the buns fired up.
Also, he's sewed in a couple retainers here, so if you're running hydration or comms, they'll all stay. I'm super happy with it. It's really well made. All the stitching is super good. He double stitches anywhere that needs to be double stitched. Good back panel here, so if you want to pop all these straps off and throw it on a what?
Plate carrier.
Plate carrier. Which again, you guys may see this in the future. Wink, wink. They couldn't, I had to say it because I'm wearing sunglasses.
I'm
so.
tracking.
But I'm super happy with it. Again, super nice guy. Talked to me on the phone for about 20-25 minutes. Broke down the whole system for us. And then one of the other cool things is I can't go back to flank strap enough. I think that that's an ingenious idea. Because you could also pop this off and use it for a dangler. Or, I don't know, whatever you want. I mean, I think, like I said, this is the most modular kit I've played with so far. And your ability to customize it exactly how you want is, I think, the most on any rig so far.
Because I haven't played with it, I'll
Yeah.
reserve judgment on that. But
From what I've told you right here, though.
yeah, it's cool. I mean, when you talk, I'm like half in and out, and I'm like, what am I gonna have for dinner tonight? And like, the Connor fight's on tonight, so I'm like debating who's gonna win that. So like, what I walked away with is there's a flank strap. That's kind of where I'm.
That's all you learned today?
Well, I tuned out after flank strap.
It's the rope that wraps around a bull's
Once
nuts.
I heard bull's nuts, I was like, I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to be the bull or the guy wrapping the rope around the nuts. So, but it's cool. I'm
happy.
into it.
And really, guys, get on his website. The list of camo patterns he has, I'm telling you guys, look up that copperhead. It's the coolest shit I've seen in a long time.
It is cool. It is cool.
Like I got some contacts at Cry. I'm gonna call them and have them do some G4s in that copperhead.
You got some contacts.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Got some contacts at Cry.
It's gonna be dope.
This guy.
Do you want a pair?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you get some copperhead cries. Yep. I'll
Okay.
throw you $50.
Deal. Other than that, though, you know, guys, check him out. Like I said, he makes some other cool, innovative products. Much like everyone, he has expansions for comms or extra mags or anything like that that you can throw onto this.
Again, I think a big point. This is a point that I'll say within the chest rigs, not knowing which order they come out in. Hey, between the Tracer and the RDR rig, those are 2 rigs where you go, they're good products that you can actually get your hands on. You know, so it's like, hey, look, you can order it and it'll get made and it'll ship out in a, you know, couple days, week, whatever it is, but relatively quick turnaround time. And I think in this climate, it's really something you got to factor in. If you can find good stuff that you can actually get, that largely is going to dictate, you know, your purchasing, you know.
Because again, you know, if you got to wait 6 months for this, or you got a class coming up, you know, everyone's training a lot now, especially with what's going on, and you're like, you know, I need a rig stat. There's a couple companies out there that you can get that they may not be like, you know, these names like Spiritus and Faro, but it's really good, well-built, made stuff that you can get pretty quick.
Well, and to our point that kind of originally was a moment where I think we kind of brought it up, but when we were doing slings, and we reviewed Sly Tactical, you know, we made the point of, hey, look, some of the best shit that's out there, you've never heard of just because you've never heard of it yet, you know? So it's like, that doesn't indicate, if you're like, I've never heard of Tracer Tactical, it's like, well, that doesn't mean anything about the rig. That just means you haven't heard about it yet.
Correct.
It could be the best shit on the planet. You just never heard about it yet. You know, it's like everyone starts somewhere and builds up that name. So, you know, kudos to him for getting in the game and making cool shit, and it's cool, you know?
Yep.
All right.
I like him, you know, good product, really well made, and really cool camo pattern. So you guys check him out, you know, Instagram, he's got a website, all that good stuff. So thanks again, guys over at Tracer. Appreciate you guys. So,
and with that said, we are wrapped with
Deuces.
our day here. Deuces, keep it real. Pets, spayed, neutered, all the good stuff. Just do it, you know?
Who was the guy that used to say that?
Bob Barker, man.
That's it. Yeah, that's
Bob Barker, come on, man.
I only know him because he fought Adam Sandler in Happy Gilmore.
True. All right, see you, everyone.
Cool.
Oh, you dropped the...
Oh, the chem light. Let's go get some seat warmers going.
You gonna bring your camera or no?
Yeah, I just wanted to film us walking off in the distance,
Oh, okay.
but you ruined it.